even when you're doing everything, even when everything is going right, you look at it and you're like, great. But deep inside, you feel dead, you feel empty, and you do not understand why. Because you're like, I am doing it. I am following all the rules, the things I said I have to do to feel good. And it looks like good from the outside, but from the inside, I feel that I feel empty. What is wrong with me? Why? I've tried everything and it's still not working. And then you start to think that it's your fault. But let me tell you that there is a massive mistake that I have been doing for so long. Even recently, I have been going through hard time where I was wake up in the morning and being like, another day? Really? I have to go through another day? One more? And you feel tired, even if you had a good sleep and you slept well and you rest well, you feel that you're not alive anymore. You don't have this spark for life. And this mistake is quite simple, but I don't really hear people talking about it. I'm quite surprised. Often on this channel, I talk about needs, the needs for your body, the safety needs, the pyramid of Maslow, the pyramid of needs, which represent that. But there is one need that is so important and so neglected. And this need is the need to actually create. If you are going through your days as a infinite to-do list, you execute things that you have to do or think that you have to do. You follow through rules, through programs, to dogma, to jobs, to things for people that you have to do, that you have to accomplish. And then for the little time that remain, when you finally finish your day, you're exhausted, then you sit down, look at Netflix, look at your phone, eat. You consume content, you consume food, you consume relationships, you consume substances, you're consuming. And then you wake up the day after and you don't feel to go through it. Why is that? I think it's because it's against our human nature. What do I want to say about that? The thing is that, of course, we are a creator. We are we are a creator, we go through life, thing to do. But I also really believe, and I'm not even talking about spirituality or stuff, I think that our nature, deep nature, is that we are creator. We are made to create. We are made to use our power of behaving, acting, creating. And if we do not, means that we are going against our nature. We are cutting ourselves from this deep sense of I do exist. And because I do exist, I have the power to create. What means create? Create is not just artistic stuff. It's not like I'm doing something. It's not even about doing. Creating, it's creating, a mindset, creating a moment, creating an experience, creating a conversation, creating a content, creating a painting, creating a garden, you can create from infinite way, creating an activity, creating a dance. You can create so much, but creating is not about what you're doing. You can be doing a painting without creating. Why is that? Because if you're following through rule, enjoying injonction, I don't know how we say this word in English. In French is injonction. If you know the equivalent in English, please let me know on the comment section. So you're following through things that you think you have to do in a way that you've been told you have to do them. So you're not creating, you're just executing. And when you are executing, you are putting yourself. And I have been going through that so much because I was executing administration stuff and helping all my clients, working with my client one by one, but I had just too much people at the same time. So all my days was just like going through calls, replying to messages, helping, without time, without space to create video, as I'm doing now. Without time to spend on my garden, with my plants, with my animals. I wasn't creating. So when you don't create, you are in a position of passivity. You're not choosing. You're not powerful. You're not leading your life. You are assisting, you're watching it, you're receiving it, you're executing it. And of course, after, you can do that for a little bit of time. Like, sometimes you have to do things and you can be just like, okay, I'm going to do it because after that it will be done. But deeply, honestly, deeply, if your whole life is doing stuff, executing stuff, but there is no space left for creating, do not be surprised if you don't feel alive, if you feel empty. Because the whole point is for you to find your truth. What do you want to create? What is the thing that you want to accomplish, that you want to create? That's the word, create. What are you creating? And if more than 80% of the time you're not creating, you're going to feel empty. You're going to feel tired. Because you're always consuming, you're receiving, but you're not acting. So please, after watching this video first, if it does talk to you, like if it does impact you, let me know on the comment section. I'm curious to read you. It's just the beginning of this journey. But after that, just sit down, create a comment on the comment section, or create a space to reflect on yourself, or create whatever you want to create. But I beg you, go out in the world, create, because that's the only way to be alive. Thanks for listening. See you the next time. Au revoir.